Nature loves courage. Now we are going to watch a video and explain this very concept as to why nature loves courage. I want to give context to this word courage and in what do I mean nature loves courage and what do I imply by it. So what do I mean by this concept? Everyone has a dream. Now, most of the dream that you dream of is coming from a very loving place. Now, what do I mean by a loving place? A place where it's more selfish and selfless at the same time. You want to help the world, but you also want to help yourself. And it's something. It's a deep desire. It's the path that has a heart. This is the language of a heart, the loving place, path that has a heart. And many people have said this very concept: choose a path that has a heart, follow your highest excitement to the best of your abilities without expecting any outcome, follow your bliss. Joseph Campbell said this. What does it exactly mean, follow your bliss? Why should you follow your bliss? It is because when you do follow something you're really passionate about, when your heart says, uh, go do this, when your heart sings that song, we have fear that stops us from doing it. Oh, if I do this, then this might happen to me, and then I'll become homeless, and then no one will care about me, or my friends will abandon me. That I won't have any safety, I won't have any security. All my friends will leave me, let me go, and I don't have control over my life. You have all this fear that is stopping you to walk this path that has a heart. You know, we have all this fear that's stopping you from walking this path that has a heart. But you have to realize this fear is not a, but you have to understand fear is not a feature of reality, it is a feature of yourself. It's a feature of a human. In reality, there's nothing to be really afraid about, but because we have all this survivalistic needs inside, or we have this deep desire and attachment to survive and just live, we get fear. Fear is a very human concept. But this entire thing that I'm going to show you next is to tell you why you have to follow your heart and why nature loves courage. So, courage is something that you do even when you're afraid of doing it, but you still do it anyway. That's courage. Why nature loves that, you'll find out now. This is one of my most favorite clip in terms of getting your life together and moving forward. Like, how do I become successful? This is basically the recipe given by Terence McKenna. Nature loves courage. He says why nature loves courage, and I'm going to show you another video to illustrate how it helps you to get what you dream of.
The mushroom said to me once, nature loves courage. Nature loves courage. And I said, what's the payoff on that? And it said, it shows you that it loves courage because it will remove obstacles. You make the commitment, and nature will respond to that commitment by removing impossible obstacles.
Impossible obstacles, not all obstacles, impossible ones.
Dream the impossible dream, and the world will not grind you under. It will lift you up. This is the trick. This is what all these teachers and philosophers who really counted, who really touched the alchemical gold, this is what they understood. This is the shamanic dance in the waterfall. This is how magic is done. It's done by hurling yourself into the abyss and discovering that it's a feather bed. And there's no other way to do it.
What he means by this is that nature loves courage because you dream whatever dream you want to dream, but then act on it. And you know that nature loves you know that nature loves this sort of courage where a person pursues their dream, because when you do pursue, it removes all the impossible obstacles. I have this amazing song by Mulan. Notice that small dragon. That's basically how nature works. Notice that small dragon cannot help you until and unless you're on a journey. If you're not even started the journey, what is going to help you with? Starting? That's up to you. That means that you haven't chosen the choice yet. But once you do choose it, notice how the small dragon helps Mulan. And notice in the end how Mulan becomes the. And notice in the end how Mulan becomes an amazing warrior. It's beautiful.
One moment. You seem to be missing something. This represents discipline. And this represents strength. You need both to reach the arrow. We've got a long way to go. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath.
Say goodbye to those who knew me.
Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting Jim.
This guy's got him scared to death.
Hope he doesn't see right through me.
Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
Notice how amazing Mulan becomes in the end. Notice her journey. She's not able to do stuff, and the small dragon comes and helps Mulan. That's basically how nature works. It helps you enough where it removes all the impossible obstacles. And all the obstacles that you do have, it is something that you can handle. If it's not something you can handle, nature will take it. If it's not something that you can handle, nature will take care of it for you. And it is a journey, you see. It is a journey where it's not like nature will take complete responsibility for you. It just takes away all the impossible obstacles and leaves you with the obstacles that you can actually accomplish. And by the end of the journey, this is the beginning, and by the end of the journey, you're gonna be like the best. You're gonna be like the best warrior ever. And this is how you know nature loves courage. This is something I have to keep reminding myself of. And nature works like this in mysterious ways.